Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing? This video might challenge the way you think about money today because some of the greatest financial problems people are facing today are not just in their bank accounts, they are in their daily habits. Our daily habits are speaking. Have you ever wanted to eat healthy but felt like it was just too expensive? I don't know about you, but I went to the grocery store this past weekend, and yes, my wallet is feeling it. You see the prices and you start making decisions based on the costs, not the quality. And over time, those small decisions start adding. Truth. Most people don't talk about being unhealthy as being expensive. Being unhealthy is expensive. Now, not just physically, but financially, emotionally, and even spiritually. It affects your whole entire being. And that's what we're talking about today. Because if your health is declining, your ability to build wealth will eventually be affected. So this is not just a health conversation, this is a wealth conversation. They both go in hand. So hello family. Hello to today's conversation, Build Grow Tribe Mondays with Coach Lola, where we empower you to build wealth, leave a legacy and live purposefully. If this is your first time here, you are so welcome. And if you're part of this community already, welcome back, family. Welcome. Before we get any further, before we get started, please take a minute. Just pause right there. Like this video. Thank you so much. Share this with someone that comes to mind right now. Go ahead and share. Just 2 clicks and share and come right back. Don't get carried away. And please do also subscribe to the Coach Lola Owokoniran YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of this life-changing conversations we have planned for you all year round, year after year, month after month. Every Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we go live. Also, follow me across all social media platforms. My name, just as is, Coach Lola Owokoniran at Coach Lola Owokoniran, so you stay connected and you don't miss what's next. Now, let's talk about what's happening right now. Food prices globally have increased significantly over the past few years, regardless of which country, location, city, it doesn't matter. In many countries, including here in the US, families are spending more on groceries, food, yes, water, everything than ever before. And at the same time, processed food is still cheaper and very much more accessible. Does that make sense? I know. Health conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity are rising, and healthcare costs continue to increase. So, what does that truly mean? It means people are spending more money, but not necessarily becoming healthier. And that's a problem for us today because you cannot separate health from your wealth. If you're not healthy, how are you going to enjoy your wealth?
Mm.
So, in this video, we're talking about eat healthy for less, the truth about health and wealth, because healthy living is not a luxury, it is a strategy. You need a strategy to back it up. So, family, I am so much honored to be joined by my incredible guest today, one of my favorite people in the healthcare industry, Dr. Feyi Agbeyomi. She is a dedicated medical professional with over 3 decades of experience. She holds a doctorate in nursing practice and advanced degrees in family nursing, nursing informatics, and midwifery. She is the executive director of Life Guide Healthcare, where she leads a functional medicine practice. medical spa, and IV infusion therapy services. She's also a recipient of the United States Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award, the vice president of Morin Christian University, an ordained minister, and a passionate community educator. Dr. Feyi brings a powerful blend of medical expertise, faith, and community impact to today's conversation on the connection between health and wealth. Dr. Feyi, we're so glad to have you here with us. Please say hello to my viewers.
Hello, viewers. How are you today? Good to be here. It's an honor to be here again, one more time, to have a meaningful conversation about our lives. Nice
Awesome.
to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Each time I call upon you, you say, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Give me a day, give me a time. I'll be there. I appreciate your dedication to supporting my vision on my journey here.
You.
Um, thank you so much. And big thanks to your husband as well and your family for allowing you to be here. I know you're a very busy woman, you wear many hats, but you still make sure that your work speaks for you everywhere you go to. Your legacy is working, is building, and we're seeing the impact all over. So let's start. I want to start here. Oh, you're welcome. Dr. Faye, what is
Yes.
the real connection between our health and our wealth?
Connection with health and wealth.
Yes.
Well, health is wealth because you need money to stay alive. All right.
Mhm,
So I don't believe in how long you live or who is the last man standing.
mhm,
What I believe in and my goal is how well you're standing.
mm,
So if you're going to be here in full.
mm,
So I don't believe somebody should check out half of their organs have already checked out, but they're here anyway.
mm,
Goal. The goal is to be here and be present. So it's unfortunate that some people are experiencing that. But the goal for those of us who are still with it is to make sure that until the day of Christ, we're
mm.
here in wholeness. That's the goal. So it's not about, oh well, everybody's gonna go, something's gonna kill somebody. Yeah, that's true. But I want to be here, wake up without pain, wake up and still recognize my own family, wake up and be able to function and do what I have to do and continue to fulfill purpose and destiny until the last breath. So you're gonna need some money to be able to achieve that.
Yes.
Health is expensive,
Mm,
and that's what we are saying just from your introduction.
mm.
So that's the connection there. You need money to be healthy, and you need
Yes.
to prioritize your life. And I see a lot of people missing that prioritization, where they give more priority to a car that they can replace
Mm,
and put their own body that cannot be replaced in the back. So we're going to have that shift in our mindset about how we prioritize and why we should prioritize our health.
mm. That's powerful. That's really powerful because from a financial perspective, I see this all the time. People focus on making more money. We work the extra hours, the double shift, but we don't take the time to rest, to eat well, to study and plan our diet. You go into that in our conversation today. But they don't realize that their energy, their discipline, and the consistency are what sustains wealth. If it's
Yeah.
not balanced, if your health is off, everything else starts to decline, to your point. Yeah, that's really, really very, very important. Thank you so much. Mr. David, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I agree with you that good health is wealth. Thank you for your input there. Miss Tolu In's here. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. And as you're coming in, please feel free to say hello and join the conversation, please. We're a family here. Build Go Thrive. We're family here. Let's connect. Let's stay connected and join the conversation. Any questions you have, please drop it in the chat. Dr. Faye, why do you think people believe eating healthy is expensive. I can't afford it, you know. From your experience, is that truly the case? Or is there a mindset, and are we missing the strategy that we should be applying to eating healthy and, doing it within reasonable costs?
Yes. So expensive is a relative term.
Mm,
Somebody who is riding a Lamborghini
mm,
or living in a $2 million house,
mm,
to them, that's what they can afford. It's not expensive.
mm-hmm,
Having your kid in a good school zone,
mm-hmm,
to somebody expensive, but you are seeing education and the area of town that you live as important and
mm,
priceless. So the price that we put on eating healthy as expensive is
mm,
just relative. And I
mm.
have different spectrums of clients. All
Okay.
right. So let me use myself and as an example. When I first came to this country, I see the loads of stress.
Mm,
That was like, this is building cortisol. Okay. This cortisol is going to lead to weight gain. It's going to lead to insomnia. It's going to lead to other gut issues.
mm,
That the $4 differential that they're giving me is not going to cut it.
mm,
The damage to the organs and the diabetes and the obesity and the risk of heart attack and stroke is not going to cut it.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
So I have to figure out a way to de-stress, which means either staycation or 2 days to Orlando. We went to Orlando so much. Somebody said, you have a house there. Every little break, spring break, any break, Mother's Day break, Father's Day break, Memorial Day break, we're there just looking at the water. Okay, we
mm,
don't go on the rides. We don't even go on any rides. Then you know it was for me because I had to distress. But some people are thinking, oh, you must be so rich to
mm,
take back. So it's not about rich. That's my point. It's not about expensive. It's
mhm,
about, for me, it's the getaway, even staycation, go and hike, so mountain, go
mhm,
to family is a form of distress that is necessary for me.
mm,
I saw it as I have to go. I need to stay away. I need to get away. Okay.
mm.
Now, yes, some healthy foods could be pricey, but unhealthy living is far more expensive long term.
Hmm.
So what people don't realize is processed food seem cheap up front.
Yes.
So you go to McDonald's, you get a large soda for $1 and unlimited refills. Why is that? Why have you thought about it? Why do you have to get buy one get one and you go to Sprout and you can hardly afford a bottle of organic fruit or organic juice?
Yes. Yep.
All those things lead to diabetes, the cost of your medication,
Mm,
cost of insulin,
mm,
plus you don't even feel good every day.
mm,
Hypertension, stroke,
mm.
okay,
Yep.
obesity, sleep apnea, not being fit. All those are the things that are expensive.
Mm,
So it's not the cost of the dollar amount you see on in the store. So you have to choose. You save $5 today, but you
mhm,
spend thousands later on medications. All right. So the
mm.
real issue is lack of planning, convenience mindset. I
Yeah.
can't prep. I don't have time. I work two jobs. Not understanding simple, affordable, healthy options.
Mm,
The last time I went to do clinicals with my students,
mhm,
I had there's something called Focus, an energy drink, but it's full of all the B's, the B complex, and all the B's that are possible, the thiamine, all the vitamins,
okay.
give you energy. And I saw her drinking energy drink. And I was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to drink this energy drink." Say, Dr. Agbeyomi, this your energy vitamin is too expensive. I said, "Let's hold it there. How much is your
Mm,
energy drink?" She said $5. That's it. Exactly $5.
mhm,
And she said yours is $55.
mhm,
I said, fine. $55 for 30 days supply.
Mhm.
One bag of 30 days. So 55 divided by 30. That's like $2, dollar something. But
Yep.
just by the time you get 30 of mine, 5 times 30, you have spent 150.
Mm.
Plus, your brain is messed up, your heart is messed up, your kidney is messed up, your liver is messed up.
Mm. Ripple
So,
effect.
so that's I said that's only I didn't say it like that. So healthy eating is not expensive, it's lack of planning.
Hmm. I hope someone is hearing this. This is
Yeah.
real life, real talk here. And please, let's do better. 2026, let's start planning and let's make conscious moves out there. Um, thank you so much. This is a ripple effect in action right there. And this is where strategy comes in. I mean, budgeting. I want us to focus on that. Budgeting is not just about money, it's about how you allocate your resources, including what you eat. Now, for someone on a budget, I want us to
Yeah.
look a little deeper into numbers. Where do they start from? What are simple, practical, realistic ways? Because I look at the numbers, but when it comes to practical, when it comes to eating healthy, I want us to go a little bit more deeper into ways that they can start eating healthier without overspending.
Okay. They
Please.
just have to take inventory.
Okay.
Inventory is a very great important word for
Mm,
anyone who is trying to start. If you're financial, you know, take inventory where you are right now. Do you have to pay off debt? Do you have to save more? Do you have to swap something? You have to reduce some things. Inventory of what you have. Relationship, your inventory of good friends, the people that you have to drop, people that you have to cut off. You have to be intentional. The same thing when it comes to physical health, and we're talking about food.
yep.
So start simple, don't overcomplicate it. For example, you have to start looking at what you even want to stop. What have you realized? Have you identified the problem? Because if you don't identify the problem
Mhm.
as, okay, eating out every day is a problem. If you don't see that and you keep on giving excuses as, well, I have 3 jobs, I don't have time.
Mm,
It's because your kids are grown. For me, I have to take kids to basketball, I have to do games, I have to do sports, and I have to work, and I have to study. And you keep
mm,
using all these things as excuses. You will never see it as a problem. You will continue to think that's the way to go. But until you start to prioritize your life, your health, above all those other activities,
mm.
for example, swap soda for water. What does that cost you? What does it cost to swap soda for water? You don't like it? Add lemon to it. Add vitamins sticks to it.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're swapping your soda already to transform your own daily health. You don't
Mm.
need fancy diet. You just need consistency. So, number one, buy whole foods.
What do you
Our
mean by
whole,
foods?
right. So, whole foods, when you go into the store, there's a way every store is arranged.
Okay.
When you go in on the right, you have your vegetables and fruits.
Hmm.
You go in the back, you see your protein,
Yeah.
fish, meat, all those things. And then in the back, you see dairy and
Mhm.
all your, cheese and eggs and all that.
Yes.
Stay away from the middle.
Oh.
Middle. That's where you find spaghetti, your canned food, all your processed food, your chips,
Ice
your
cream.
stay away from the middle. Go around the store and go out.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. So
Yes.
food, the less processed, the
Mm.
better. The more they are far away from how God created the food, the worse. All right. So
Yes.
stick to things basics like beans. Find
Mm.
the kind of beans that you can tolerate. There's a myth out there that
Mhm.
you have to eat, that you must eat according to your blood type. It's a myth because it's not scientifically proven yet. All
Hmm.
right. I know that science is evolving, research is research going on every day. But as
Yes.
at today, it has not been scientifically proven that eating according to your blood type can change the outcome of your disease process or how you heal. So basic things like your beans, find one or two types that you prefer to eat.
Okay.
Lima beans, brown beans, whatever it is, oloyi beans, whichever one is your choice.
Almonds.
Black eyed peas, whichever one it is.
Yeah.
Something closer. The closer it is to how God made it, the better.
Mm,
Choose
mm.
some rice. You don't have to eat brown rice over white rice. Rice is rice. Okay.
Okay.
Choose some rice, some eggs if you can tolerate dairy. Eggs is good for you. Seasonal fruits that are in season. All
Mm.
right. Nothing less. The other
Mm-hmm.
day I went to the store, I saw yellow watermelon. I said, how? What is
I've
yellow
never
watermelon?
heard.
I kept moving because I didn't buy it because I don't
I-
understand what yellow watermelon is.
Oh wow. Human beings are creating things.
They're very creative. Yellow watermelon. So anything seedless, I look at it very well. I stay
Mm,
away from it. If I pick it up, it's seedless, I drop it. All
mm,
right. And then cook at home more. So
yes.
just have to be intentional. What are we going to eat tomorrow? Beans
Mhm,
and rice cooked together, rice and peas, some spinach, mix it with some bell pepper and tomato if you can tolerate tomato and onion. Start making things naturally in your kitchen. The more you cook at home, that's a good start.
mm. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're all taking notes, writing things down as she was downloading those nuggets, those tips. So I want us to stay in that area a little bit more.
Yeah.
Mistakes. What are some mistakes that people are making? You've shared some, but I want us to go a little bit deeper and talk about mistakes that people are making when they go grocery shopping. Focusing more on picking the items off the shelf. Should we look at the
Mhm.
label? What should we look at on the label? When there are different brands out there, organic food versus regular on shelf. What should we look out when it comes to those things?
Look at the labels.
Okay.
Read labels. There are some apps that you can use to guide you to rate the quality
Okay.
and how healthy the food is.
Hmm.
Okay, so you can, and then it can tell you some chemicals there you can't pronounce. The more those chemicals,
Mm-hmm.
stay away from them. Okay,
Okay.
anything that is packaged food with expiration dates on it, the
Okay.
longer the shelf life, the more the preservative,
Mm.
the more your body cannot digest it. Your body can digest all those preservatives and cornstarch and all those things, and a lot of food that have been banned in other countries that are still allowed here. So you have to watch your own self, be your own keeper. All right. So and then number two, shopping hungry,
Mm.
impulse buying.
Oh,
Don't shop when you're hungry. Settle down. Don't be buying things from impulse standpoint. Yo, you like this, like kids. I want this. I want that. Can I have that? Can I have this?
big mistake. Don't take them with you. Make a list before you go. Keep
This
them at
before
home.
you do it. And these are the things I am also learning because
Yeah.
sometimes I'll go, I'm like, yeah, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. Things that you didn't know that you need before you
Yeah.
wanted before you left home. So not having a list, we should all cultivate that habit and start practicing it.
Yeah.
Nobody nobody's perfect in any of these areas. We're just doing better. Because even if we want to do better, the food that they put on the shelf for us is not what we wish we have. All right, because number one, we have a lot more pesticides on the food. All right,
Mm.
so washing your food properly, it's not that you're going to wash all the pesticides away, but
Mm-hmm.
that's where it comes in at the end, because we have the knowledge of how much pesticides they're using on this food, so we have to constantly detox our own cells. They have soil that is not good. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like plant itself. Too much sun will wither We burn the plant, too
Mm-hmm.
little water, we wither it, and then poor soil will make it not to thrive. So we also have foods that are not of good quality. So falling for healthy looking, don't fall for it. Healthy looking, low fat, no fat, no fat. Don't even buy no fat. There's no such thing as no fat. It's all
Hmm.
gimmick. You need
Hmm.
some fat. Your man shall not live without fat. You need some fat in your life.
Hmm.
So don't fall for no fat. Okay.
Wow.
Milk in the store, no fat. What are you getting? Colored water? What is that? Okay. So healthy looking marketing labels, wasting food due to poor planning.
Yeah.
Buy a whole lot and you put it in the freezer and then it gets spoiled. I'm cleaning my fridge again every week. I dump everything. Why you have to dump everything? And now you say you're wasting money. People spend a lot on snacks,
Mm-hmm.
but very little on real meals. Stop buying snacks. You don't need too many snacks, chips, dips, all
Mm-hmm.
this. We eat too much snacks. If it comes in a shiny package, it's probably costing you more than money.
Hmm.
It's costing you your health. Anything packaged is costing you more money. So
Hmm.
maybe not be dollar, but it might be costing you your health.
Health. Wow. Thank you so much. Those are great tips right there. All those things, we have to make good decisions going forward.
Mhm.
Small decisions with consistency, and before you know it, you're healthy and you're able to enjoy your money, and live long. Essentially, that's the goal, to live a healthy life, to fulfill God's purpose here on earth. Thank you so much. We have a question here from Tolu Ends here. What do you think about animal protein and plant protein? That's a great question.
Yes.
That's a great question.
Plant protein is good,
Okay.
is the best. Okay. Plant-based food, plant-based supplements,
Hmm.
anything plant-based is better and
Okay.
is greater and is more advantageous. Now, animal protein
Hmm.
is okay because, like I said, there's a myth out there about your blood type contributing to what you eat.
Yep.
We are not, all of us cannot be vegetarians. I don't have that willpower yet to be
Hmm.
a vegetarian. All right. I still need my salmon. Thing. All right.
Yes.
So it's not a, oh, if you eat plant protein, you're not eating healthy. That's not the case. If you're going to eat
Mhm.
um beef, don't overdo it.
Mm.
I will not never say, oh, God forbid, oh no, don't eat. If you can stay away from animal protein, if you have the willpower, if you have a reason for it,
Mhm.
yes, it's okay. But if you just because my friend is doing it, I want to do it, I want to go, you know,
Mm.
no, that would not be a good purpose
Mm.
to dump plant protein. Everything in moderation. If you eat plant protein
Mhm.
twice a month, twice a month, and you
Mhm.
eat very good quality grass fed,
Mhm.
going to cost you your kidney or your liver or your anything. Okay. But eating every day, steak every day, that's too much of everything is bad.
Yeah.
All right. But plant based all day is better and greater and more healthier than animal because you're not sure of what those animals eat.
Mm.
Okay, the slaughtering and all that. So
Mhm.
that's why I say, okay, stay away from animal health. Not
Mm.
when you're coming like Peter, I'll try to hide it under the table. Yes, I do eat animal protein too, but it's not every day. But everything in moderation.
Mm. Can you give us some examples of plant protein?
Plant protein.
Those.
So you have examples. What comes to my mind? Let me see. That eat the ones like maybe omega 3, omega 6.
Got it.
They're plant based.
Okay. And we can get those some vitamins too, right?
Yes, you can get it. Yeah.
What? Well. another topic there, because vitamins, we go to stores and we see different brands. Help us out here, doctor. Which
Ah,
is good? Should we just focus ourselves on organic, hilting our vegetables and get the nutrients from that, or
no. So
supplement it with vitamins? And what type of vitamins would you recommend that we get?
it will always be vitamins that are plant based.
Okay.
That's where you want to get your proteins. So we have different, you can get proteins from vegetables, your spinach, your peas, your almonds, your nuts, your seeds, your lentils, all those legumes. You can get all those ones from, and those are the things that you focus on. When it comes to supplements, you want to make sure again and again they are plant based. Okay, organic plant based. They are third party verified, meaning what is on the label is what is inside. So that's the meaning of that. Okay, most of the time in an FDA approved facility,
Mhm.
you have to get those verifications, those checks. All right, and you need a little knowledge and guidance about supplements because there's so much to take. Our body functions like a car. You have so many parts, the tires, even the engine. You have change oil, change fluid, wiper fluid, gear fluid, DEF, brake fluid, all those things that you have to do. Starter, battery, different parts of the car. The same thing, you have about 13 systems in the body that you have to care for. Your lymphatic system, your gut health, liver, kidney, all those organs, skin, your eye, your brain, all those things too, the same. So you have to make sure you choose supplements that where you can get the most benefit. So just don't take calcium alone because the body says calcium and just take it home and you start taking calcium because I need calcium for my bone. That's not how it works. Okay. Calcium, there's something particular. I mentioned that because I know a lot of people, middle age, elderly, women, childbearing, they want calcium for their bone health because the less estrogen, the the less your bone health too. So I understand people want to supplement with calcium, but do you know that calcium adsorb? It doesn't absorb. It doesn't absorb. It ad absorb,
Mm,
meaning it doesn't just voluntarily go into your bone because you're taking it. It stays in your blood.
got it.
That's why somebody might be taking calcium, and when they go do their blood test, they have high calcium level in their blood, but their bone's still weak.
Mm,
So you want to take calcium that has magnesium and K2, like two big bouncers on the side to force it into the bone. So just like that, for example, there are at least seven types of magnesium. How do you know which one to take? So you need a little guidance about which one is for what. All
mm.
right.
Yes.
So don't just take one a day and then the quality, apart from the quality, the quantity also. Zinc, for example, you're supposed to take at least 30 milligrams every day,
30 milligrams.
right? Of zinc every day to
Okay.
be optimum. So now if you're one a day vitamin
Yeah.
has 1 milligram, are you going to take 30 tablets, 30 capsules to get 30? No.
Okay.
So you want to know something about what is in it. So it's not just, oh, it has zinc, it has vitamin C, it has
Mm,
this, it has that. The quality is like so minute, like it's not gonna do you any good.
wow.
All right. Mhm.
Wow. And we see these things being advertised a lot on TV, or on social media, Amazon. Some of us have it on monthly delivery, you know,
Mhm.
thinking that we're taking the right quantity.
Mhm.
So, is there a way? Are you able to help us if we come to you for further guidance in booking a session with you to put us through?
Supplement sessions are free. I mean, I
Okay.
don't charge to set you up with your supplement. It's like 15 minutes to give you the right resources instead of, so don't just buy supplements and waste your money over and over. Your body doesn't even know you take it. Even you yourself, when you don't take it, you don't know that you didn't take it. And that's
Hmm.
why some people are frustrated with vitamins. Like, I don't even know if I take it or not. I'm just taking it. I'm just taking it. And some people say, I don't take anything. I just eat right. The problem with that is the soil is depleted. So you're not eating quality.
The soil is depleted.
Yes,
Jehovah have mercy.
of nutrients.
Hey.
So right, so we don't have enough quality in our soil. So that's why, for example, your chia seeds it's not just gonna come from, you know, grocery store. Let me just not say any name. It has to come from genuine, Mediterranean areas where
Mm,
the climate and the soil is the
mm.
right climate for growing chia seeds, micro sliced, and where the omega 3 and omega 6 is still intact. That's when you get the most of it.
Wow. Thank you so much. I have many questions, but for if anyone wants to reach out to you, please displaying her information on the screen. It's her direct number is well her her business name is Life Guide Wellness. The phone number to the business, her clinic is 770-557-1079. Email address is info@lifeguidewellnessga.com. Website as well is www.lifeguidewellness.com. So please reach out, leverage the free resources, and let's make sure that we are staying healthy. Anything she's recommending for you to take, follow the plan, follow the strategy. She's a living example of healthy living, both in terms of eating right, diet, holistic, really, anything about your body, helping you get off your diabetes medications, blood pressure. She has a strategy for all of this. Healthy way, holistic plan will be drawn out, just suited just for you. So let's take advantage of that. So I just let her know you were on the show. To our out of town viewers, how are they able to reach out to you?
Or you can DM me. I'm on
Okay.
Instagram. I'm on Facebook. You can
Okay.
WhatsApp me. I have clients all over the country, and we can ship to them directly.
There you go.
So
So she's a global practitioner, guys. So let her hook you up.
yeah.
We have another question here. Some people prefer one fruit to another. Hope
Hmm.
there's no deficiency for this.
No, no, just make sure you eat fruits that are in season.
Mm,
Okay. When I worked in California, that's how I knew about persimmon. Do you know what persimmon is?
no, never heard of that.
PER,
Mhm.
persimmon. Persimmon is like orange, it's like it looks like tomato.
Oh,
Yes,
never.
it's very, very sweet. So that's when I first of all heard about it. I'm like, what is that? It's a persimmon. Persimmon, what is that? I cut it. It was so delicious, so moist, so sweet.
Hmm.
So you can put it on your salad. You can eat it like fruit because it
No.
was in season when I got to California. So it was everywhere and so good. So I came to Georgia and I went to Publix. I was like, I'm looking for persimmon. Man, I was there like, what?
We only have peach here.
What? What? I was like, persimmon. Like I was thinking I just missed it.
The same.
No, nobody knew what it was.
Oh.
They didn't have it. Go to farmers market and then I saw it there. Ever since that time, I always look out for it when it's in season. And then it starts going up $14, $18. Like, I was still buying it every time it's in season because I love it so much. But
Mm,
if somebody is diabetic and you're gonna start eating watermelon because it's in season, you're ruining your A1C
mm.
because it has high glycemic index. So that's why everything we're saying is not for everybody.
Okay.
It's not for everybody. Just because you can fast for 16 hours, somebody with peptic ulcer cannot fast for 16 hours. They're just doing more harm than good. So
Yeah.
everybody is individualized. You pick whatever works for you. You stay in your lane, you walk your own journey,
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody already achieved being a vegetarian, that's good for them. If you need protein in your life, then stick with your protein and eat it moderately until you heal.
Hmm.
Okay. So everybody cannot be doing the same thing because we're not all the same or not on the same journey. So
Yeah.
one food, as long as it's in season, is better. If it's not in season, it's manufactured.
Hmm. If it's not in season, it is manufactured. Guys,
Mhm.
take note of that.
Right.
Yeah. So could you explain to us? I mean, I personally know this, but to any of our viewers out there who don't understand what a holistic practitioner does, could you explain to us for everyone listening to us today? What do you do? What if they book you or they call you or they reach out to you? What does a holistic practitioner do? What can you offer? What do you have to offer them?
So holistic approach is like a complete balanced framework for living a healthy and purposeful life. That's a goal.
Okay.
Helping people get off of sick model to wellness model.
Hmm.
As a family nurse practitioner, I worked in women's health, and I see women with, let's say, recurrent UTI. All right. They just, every 3 months, they have UTI. They just burn. They just have burning when they pee. When I give them macrobid, some people know what that is the antibiotics for UTI. They take it for 3 days, right? I know that side effect of macrobid is yeast.
Hmm.
So by the end of the 3 days, on day five, the burning pee will disappear, but now they will start itching.
Hmm.
So then I give them diflucan.
Got
All
it.
right. On Monday, when they came for UTI, they didn't have fungus infection. On Friday, they do.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody is taking medicine for uh, hypertension, is
Mm-hmm.
depleting CoQ10, is depleting B12, is depleting vitamins in their body. They're
Got
going to
it.
be tired all the time because of the side effects. Okay.
Mm.
So when somebody is in premenopause, their estrogen is less. Okay. They're going to sleep less. Their bone is going to be brittle, it's going to be weak. So one thing is going to cause something. All the medications have side effects. So what do we do? So we consider somebody who comes to the clinic and say, oh, they are sad.
Mm.
Why are you sad? Is it because you lost a loved one? Is it because you're in retirement age and you don't have any money in your account? Is it because you're relocating or you're in a toxic relationship? What is causing you to be sad? So we look into root cause.
Mm.
Somebody should not be having recurrent UTI 4 times a year. Why? What is going on with their bladder? What is going on with their urinary tract? Okay. So holistic medicine is where we consider all the 8 pillars of wellness. We get into people's business, your
Mm.
physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your social, your intellectual, all the, are you stressed? Are you in a toxic relationship? We help you. Do you feel fulfilled? Is that why you're so irritable? And they will start giving you mood stabilizers instead of you to advise you how you can change your job and get extra stream of income. All
Mm.
right. Social, environmental. Do you have a lot of toxin in your body? When was the last time you did a cellular detox? Your occupation, are you satisfied or are you just winging it? Your debt manager, are you swimming in debt? We do all this analysis. That's why I became one of the reasons why I became a health and life and health agent,
Mhm.
because I want to have authority to be able to talk about your health and your money when you come to me. So I'm not your typical primary care practitioner that is afraid of talking about, now I'm here for headache. Why are you talking about my leg? I'm
Mm.
going to talk about everything. What holistic person does.
Mm.
Everything that could be
Every
causing the problem, we look into it together. Is it
okay.
this? Is it this? And then we help you. So that's what I do. That's how we reverse diseases. So we have options: Asian herbs, Chinese herbs, and nutrition. Nutrition is the biggest. Some people have walked away like Naaman and they say, oh, I thought she was going to come out and do something. She's only telling me about my food. Yes, that's all it takes sometimes.
Wow. Yep.
So
That's That's really
Yes. So we can
Mhm.
just have to restructure your food and what you take and give you some plant-based supplements and go and start taking it to help reverse that disease. We usually prefer not to start prescription, but we work with you to get you off your prescription. We're not going to tell you stop your prescription. That's a demon, that's the devil. No, it's not. If you stop your prescription, you're going to get in big trouble. So don't do that. But as we are helping you to
Mhm.
get well and reverse that problem, we're helping you to also monitor what you're currently on until after a period of time you don't need it anymore.
Mm. Thank you so much. I would love for you to talk to my Gen Z viewers. We're young, we're healthy. There's nothing wrong with us. A few meals here and there. We can eat pizza today, eat ice cream tomorrow. We'll be fine. We don't have to worry about our body yet. What? How should we be living? We Gen Zs. Any tips for us? Should we be taking our
Of
vitamins yet, or you know?
course, three things. If I want to put it in a simple water, hydrate,
Mm,
hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
okay.
Hydration is key. Okay, everybody, if you hydrate, now hydration affects energy, it affects metabolism, it affects detox. Replace sugar drinks immediately, please. Replace sugar drinks immediately. So, I mean, I'm still young, all right? And the last time I had an event on my 5 years ago when I had my 25th wedding anniversary, I didn't put soda there. My sister was like, no soda, no soda. It's water. They're only going to be with me for a few hours.
I
Go
remember we
go
had
home and drink your soda. Because
yes.
what happens over years, I will buy the soda. People won't drink it. It will be in my pantry. Then I'll be using it one by one until because I don't want to throw it away. I'm
Mhm.
like, this is my house. This is my event. This is my party. I do what I want.
We drank
Okay.
water. I
Yeah.
test.
So drink water and replace it with sugary drinks. Whole food, like I said, eat more vegetables.
Mhm.
Okay. DoorDash. Eh.
Mm,
All right, stop door dashing. Door dashing too much. Throw mass. Eh? Door
mm.
dash, buy the food, one pizza, $12, tip, tax,
Ah,
delivery fee, tip, everything like $25.
yep.
Like, why? Okay, the money is coming in now. Have you thought about putting that money away? You drink coffee every day. I must have my Starbucks. I must have you don't must have nothing, but must breathe. There's
Mm.
nothing much there. Okay. And then sleep. Oh, God help everyone, everybody.
Amen.
Affects hormones, it affects weight, it affects stress, it affects your organ, it affects your metabolism. All right. And then of course moving. I don't go to the gym because I don't know how to use those equipments. And I hate when they say, I'll be right with you, ma'am. And then I'm watching, I'm looking sideways to see how they are using over there, and I can cop. No, I don't go to the gym. Every time I go, there's a new equipment. I don't have time for that. I just walk and use my weight at home.
Mm,
So before you supplement, fix your water, your plate, and your sleep. And then you can get your supplements. You need your supplement if you work out, your pre-workout, your post-workout, because when you work out, you shred those muscles. You need to
yeah,
repair them.
yes.
So you need your, some of our youth, they're just focusing on sports line, sports
Mhm,
performance because they
mhm.
need to build. And I get it. And I can
Yeah.
help you with the specific things, just 3 or 4 things that you need to build your muscle and repair them on a constant basis.
Mm. Thank you so much. So, for my viewers out there, please post in the chat. What is one thing that you're taking away from today's conversation? Please, I'd love to hear from you. But before we wrap up today, Dr. Feyi, I want to kind of move a little bit to mothers in because we're celebrating Mother's Day very soon. To our nursing mothers out there, what is one advice you can give to them to help them on their journey? And I know, especially with the kids, you can start them on vitamins, you can even give them medications, really. But how can they stay calm and just know that everything will be all right? What tips can you give them to stay healthy along the way of, enjoying the whole motherhood experience, especially to new moms out there?
Right. So for my new moms, I know sleep is something that might not even exist. Okay. But at the same time, if you are the type of nursing mother that has help, take it, embrace it. All right. They're there because of that newborn baby. Once after it's a month or two, the baby's rolling over, you will not see them. So
Yes.
better take all the help. Let them hold the baby while you go take a nap.
Mhm.
Also, make sure your house doesn't have to be sparkling because somebody's coming. You just had a baby. That's what they are coming to do. I said, do you need help? Yes. Be comfortable, be confident to say yes. All right, when they come, what do you need help with? I need the house to be cleaned. Is it that they pay somebody to clean the house for you or they help you clean it so you don't have to clean, cook, prepare it, serve, and take care of the baby and take care of yourself?
Mhm.
No, you need rest. Your body has just gone through a whole lot of that pregnancy, delivery, and breastfeeding. Is a whole lot. So make sure you're resting and take all the help that you are offered. All right. Eat protein for your milk production. If you're stressed, you will not be able to produce a whole lot of milk.
Yeah.
Now, there's a conversation between breastfeeding and bottle feeding. Breastfeeding is always the king. If you cannot latch, make sure you pump. Maybe your work or circumstances or baby's in NICU,
Mhm.
make sure you pump. The most important thing is to line that baby's gut with breast milk because it has antibodies and proteins that the formula doesn't have. Now that you don't want to spend time doing all that because it takes time, is hard. If you do that, go through that work. When other babies are lining up at the pediatrician's office, your baby will be healthy. You will not be spending that time to make pediatrician appointment for cold, for flu every year, every time, every other month. Your baby will not be getting so sick. So make
Mhm.
sure you eat protein so you can have quality breast milk for your
Mhm.
baby. Healthy fats, avocado, chia, micro sliced chia seeds, okay? Olive oil, walnuts, things that supports the baby's brain. Don't just think about yourself. This baby is dependent on you. All right. So vitamins, your minerals, iron. You need iron to replace the blood loss. Leafy greens, calcium, all your vitamin D. You have
Mhm.
to supplement if needed. Your vitamin B12, and of course hydrate because 90% of that breast milk is water. So
Yep.
drink half your body weight in ounces. All right. So food that supports milk supply: oats, fenugreek, fennel, moringa, garlic if you can tolerate it. Not everybody can tolerate all these things. That's why I'm saying not everything is for everybody. Reduce excess caffeine, reduce alcohol, reduce highly processed food, reduce high mercury fish, shark, swordfish, and all that. And just rest to and focus on your hormone balance. All right, you
Yes.
have to reduce your stress to reduce your cortisol, and make sure you're watching out for engorgement, mastitis, fatigue, and things like that. So if you just, I'm here to help. If you need help, Bible says in Isaiah 66:11, I remember that you may nurse and be satisfied. Breastfeeding is not just physical, it's a connection, comfort, divine design. So a nourished mother produces nourished milk. And hydration is more important as food and support, your baby. So God will
Yes.
strengthen all of you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Faye. Trust me, everything she mentioned, it is true. It is right. I have lived it. I am living it. To new moms out there, take down every tip, write it down, and start implementing it. Come up with a strategy. And of course, to everyone, if you need any assistance from Dr. Faye, her information is in the description section of this video, as well as being displayed on the screen, the website, her business information, phone number, email, DM her. It's Dr. Faye um, backslash the letter A, or you can just look up Life Guide Wellness on
That,
Instagram,
yeah.
Facebook, and TikTok. She's on all social media platforms. She doesn't joke with this information. She shares. She is willing to help in any capacity when it comes to health, wholeness, holistic health. She's your go-to person. Now, to have awesome. We have some few comment feedbacks here. Thank you, Tolu Inns here. Her takeaway is eat more of fruits and vegetables. Awesome. 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 Thank you so much for joining. Dr. Faye, do you have any final comments, advice?
Yes.
Well,
One thing I want to mention, if you are interested in your supplements, I have a good brand that is organic, plant-based, litpure.com. Go there. If you call me, you have your discount code up to 20% that you can get, but they are quality. Like I said, make sure that you're doing the right thing the right way.
yes. Yes. Awesome. 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 Thank you. This has been great. We're definitely going to do a part two, but look out for that. Now, if this video helped you, please do well to like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. It's Coach Lola Owokoniran YouTube channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss what's next. We upload videos, content, information that you need to help you on your journey, both in terms of your health, your finances, and ultimately living a life full of purpose, of life, to complete and achieve all that God has planned for your life, to fulfill God's purpose for your life. And if you're ready to take control of your finances the right way, I want to personally invite you to book a free wealth plan discovery session with yours truly. The link is also in the description section, and I'll do well to post it on the comment section as well. It's a free session. Let's get together. Let's talk. You can also DM me, send me an email, or just connect. Let's talk. Let's create a strategy that works for your life. Everyone's plan is structured differently. Everyone's goals are different. Dr. Feyi shared a lot about that, connecting health to wealth. Dr. Feyi, thank you for sharing your wisdom. Thank you for your heart of service and the impact that you are making, not just in our community, but on a global level as well. Family, thank you for being here. To our viewers out there, always remember, we're here to build. We need to build. Let's build. Let's grow and let's thrive together. We are in the fifth month of the year. We are approaching the half of the year. So go back, reflect on your goals, reflect on your strategy, what you have laid out for yourself this year. What have you accomplished? How far have you gone? What do you need to go back and tweak a little bit? What have you not touched at all? It's not too late. It just takes a minute of your time to go back and do the needful, reflect, review, reassess, be true to thyself. That's all you need. Just take the time to do it, and God will bless the fruits of your hands. He will bless it and multiply it in the name of Jesus. Thank you all for joining us on today's live. And until next time, same time next week, this is Coach Lola Owokoniran signing off today. Thank you to our beautiful, beautiful guest, Dr. Feyi. I love you, and you know that. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you for having me. Thank you all.
You're welcome.
All
All right.
right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.